Namaste students. Today we will start the new chapter, the story of village Palampur in economics, chapter 1 for class 9. In this chapter, we will study about the economic activities going on in a village in India. But in this present time, how we can easily understand? We have to select one village, and it is about a hypothetical village, and it is the purpose of the story introduce some basic concepts relating to production, and this we do through a story of a hypothetical village called Palampur. Which main activities going on in this village Palampur? Farming is the main activity in Palampur, but several other activities also going on, as manufacturing of different goods, dairy farming, transport system is also the other activity in village Palampur. But all these are in a limited scale. The production activities needs various types of resource. Without resources it is not possible. So which type of resource? Natural resource and man-made resource along with the human efforts and money. So we read through the story of Palampur and we will learn how various resources combine to produce the desired goods and services in the village. This is the scene of a village Palampur, where the connected with the other villages and small towns. Here the facilities are available for the transportation. It means the other activities than the farming. So now we have to study about the detail. It is about the introduction of the Palampur. What it is available in the Palampur. Palampur is well connected with the neighboring village. Already I have told it's connected with the towns. As for example, Raiganj, a big village, is 3 km from Palampur. And Weather Road is connected is the village to the Raiganj and further on to the nearest small town of Sahapur. Many kinds of transport are visible on this road. As bullock carts, already you have seen the scene of the village. Bullock cart, tangas, buggies, or the loaded the jaggery on the bullock carts and other transportation system, motor vehicles, motorcycles, jeep, tractor and trucks. It carried the goods or the resources from village to the other place and from other places to the village. Why? Because here 450 families belonging to the several different castes they are living here. Among these 450 families, 80 upper caste families own the majority of land in the village. And their houses, some of them quite large and are made of brick with the cement plastering. But the lower caste, the Dalits, they comprises 1/3 of the population and live in one corner of the village in the much smaller houses, some of which are mud and straw. Most of the houses have electric connection. It means the electricity power facility is available. So for that, for the farming activities, the tube well in the fields and is used in various types of small business, not only in the farming, for the other business also. Palampur has 2 primary schools, 1 high school, which is important for the development of education. There is a primary health centers It is important for the families those they are living in the village, and this health centers run by government and one private dispensary where the sick are treated, and these families are benefited with these health centers. So now the description above shows that the Palampur has the fairly well developed system of roads, transports, electricity, irrigation, schools and health centers. So now we have to compare these facilities with the nearby villages. It is about the Palampur. Palampur is an imaginary village. It is imaginary village, so we have to compare with the other. As through the different types of production activities in the village. The village across India, farming is the main production. In maximum villages in India, the farming is the main occupation. But the other production activities referred to as non-farm activities. Which type of non-farm activities? Small manufacturing goods, transport systems, shopkeeping. These such types are also the non-farm activities going on in the village. Organization of production. As for the farm activities or for non-farm activities, the production is going on, and the aim of production is to produce the goods and services that we people want. So there are 4 requirements for production of goods and services. Among these, the first requirement is land. If the land is available, the rest work can be possible, and other natural resources such as water, forest and minerals. All these are the first important requirements for the production. The second requirement is labor, that is people who will do the work. We people do the work. Some production activities require highly educated workers to perform the necessary tasks. If the skilled people will, they can perform easily. And the other activities require workers who can do manual work. Each worker is providing the labor necessary for production. Normally we are seeing during the construction work, the skilled laborers are also there and unskilled laborers. The manual work is going on because of they are not the highly educated, but there the labor work is needed, and it is the second requirement is the labor. And the third requirement is physical capital, that is variety of inputs required at every stage during the production. What are the items that come under physical capital? First, you have to know about these, the physical capital. In tools, machines, buildings, all they are very simple tools such as the farmer's plow or the sophisticated machines as the generators, turbines, computers. All it is what? It is the physical capital. Tools, machines, building can be used in production over many years and it is sustained. So it is the known as the fixed capital. Once we can use it, again we can use. So over many years and are called fixed capital. But the other one, the raw material and money in hand, it is the working capital. So what is the working capital? Working capital, it means some money is always required during production to make payment and buy other necessary items. As raw materials and money in hand are called working capital. If we haven't the money or not the seeds, how we can use it for the production? So